At Baptist Health Floyd, there are 29 patients as of today. One of them, a 31-year-old woman whose hardest days are now behind her. WHS 1119's Tom Lally is joining us with her story tonight. Tom, what'd you learn?
Doug, right now Erin Schneider is in an ICU room. Her breathing is now on her own. After 18 days on a ventilator, she's recovering and will soon move on to rehabilitation, a process that could take months. I talked with her mother and her doctor about what the process has been like so far and what they're hoping for in the road ahead. More young people are now getting COVID, possibly the Delta variant, like 31-year-old Erin Schneider, who spent over 2 weeks on a ventilator.
All of her symptoms were severe.
Her mom, Melissa, says Erin chose not to get the COVID-19 vaccine. It was too new and she was worried. Once sick, she spent days at home with 105-degree fever, low oxygen levels, and nausea. She was having trouble breathing, and they took her to Baptist Health Floyd. The next morning, she was intubated and on that ventilator for days.
18 days.
Now, her mom makes that same drive to the hospital about every day. She sleeps there, doesn't want Erin to spend a moment alone.
My son is up there with her now. She can't be left alone because she can't reach for a glass and take a drink herself. She's helpless right now.
Dr. Amar Tayara is an infectious disease specialist for Erin and others in southern Indiana. He spends his days helping COVID patients in the ICU. Typically, his patients are over 65, but that's changed in the past few weeks.
We're seeing younger people in their 20s sometimes, a lot of people in their 30s and 40s and 50s coming to the hospital sick, very sick.
And when they're put on ventilators, they're paralyzed. Days without moving muscles could take months to come back from.
I don't care if it's 6 months, I'm just glad that she's off the ventilator and she's going to be fine and she's going to recover fully.
Stephanie Smith works with Erin as a fellow Scott County probation officer. When they and several others in the department got sick, she took it as a wake-up call.
If I got it again, would I be like them? So it scared me to death, so I got vaccinated right after the time frame that I could.
It's a call health officials have been making for months. And now, Erin's mother hopes her story will help people better understand the impact of COVID-19.
Be careful. You can't be too careful with this.
I asked her doctor if he thinks that this is the Delta variant, and he said he thinks it is because she's sicker and younger than most patients. But they send it off to the state in order to get it confirmed, and they haven't heard back yet, so that process takes some time. Doug?